Alright guys, here's a video of the Android head unit. Let me turn this on. Let me show you guys quick what it looks like. There's the Carpad 3, and then I have the EX model. Mine came with the UO, so I took that off and I put this one in there. The reason why I'm making this video is because all the videos that I've seen are from outside the US, from another country. So I'm making this video for people that are here in the US that wondering what it is, what it does, how it functions. I mean, all buttons work, steering controls work, just plug and play, no issues. And then yeah, what else can I say? I have a Kia Forte 2014. It's my car. I used to have the U-Bow, and I replaced it for this, which is a lot better. So yep. Here's my setup already. This is my I have it set up. I put my own launcher, and then I also have this app just for quick little things that I might use for my speed, my my orientation, whatever that is, and then elevation, and then my music apps, the stock radio app that comes with the head unit. So here are my controls. Okay, so here's my volume up and volume down, and if I press it up, you can probably see. So these buttons are customizable. This one works, this one works, this one, these three work. This one's only for the center stuff, and this is just cruise control. But all these are customizable, and but they just come to basic stuff, whether to change track, or station up or down, or to scroll in the web pages, zoom in, zoom out, whatever you would like them to do. So this buttons already I have set up to answer calls, hang up calls. This button is set up for my Google voice search. So I press it, but I'm not connected to the network right now, so it won't show up anything. I'll turn on my hotspot later on to show you guys. Well, actually, it's actually picking up what I said. But yeah, but anyways. And this is I have it set up with my volumes up and down, my tracks up and down. There's my mute button, so actually mutes, or you can set it up whatever you want it to do. The mode, this one, since on the original car, it was whether to change radio, a satellite, or MP3. Well, now since I upgraded to this, I didn't know what to put it for. So what I did is I have another app where for my backup camera, so I could just hold it and it would jump straight into my backup camera. So that's how I have it set up. And the reason why I have it set up, because when I connected this hand unit, in order for my backup camera to go in whenever I want it to be on reverse, I had to do splicing into the original harness, and I didn't want to do that. So I just didn't want to cut anything. So what I did, I connected my stock camera. I did splice that camera, and I ran a separate wire down here up to this thing. This one's connecting to my LEDs and fog lights. You guys could probably see it right there. See if it focus. It probably won't focus, but yeah. But I have it connected to my LEDs and fog lights, so I could just pretty much set it up whenever I want, turn it off, and then turn them on. But then my camera is always getting constant power, so whenever I just need it, I just turn it on or something. And this only works when I have it on the accessory mode. So if I turn it off, it just goes black. So I turn it back on. So whatever. Let me turn on the car again. I have the AC on. So I mean, this head unit is pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you could do to it. There's apps, anything you want, pretty much. So I already have my Waze. I have my maps, YouTube. If I want to use YouTube, I use TT-Pod for music player, Pandora, Spotify. I got my Google cards. Let's see if focus. There you can barely see it. But I got my Google cards, so just quick access. My stock radio, just some apps that I have there. So that's how I have it set up. You could also remap all these buttons. The volume. Let me show you guys. The mute, volume, tune, power, home, all those buttons. You can set them up however you want. It's there's an app that's called a key editor. Let me go into it. Let me find it. Where's key editor? Here it is, key editor. And you pretty much, it tells you right there whether what is it that you want to edit. The steering wheel. Hold on, let me fix this exposure value so you guys can actually see. Anyways, you get the idea. There's a steering wheel icon here. There's an IR remote icon here. Mine didn't come with an IR remote. I think those were the old units, but they're still using the same setup. And there's the panel, which is pretty much the head unit. And you can customize however buttons you have. You have power, page down, search, menu, pretty much anything you could do with just a basic, you know, like stuff, basic navigation stuff, even numbers, whatever you want. You could adjust it to however you want to set up. Just press on it, and then you press the button that you like, and that will give you let you access that feature. So that's how I have mine set up. So pretty much my volume up, changing tracks, mute, whatever, all this stuff, I have it all set up to my liking. And then I especially like this fact that the voice, since I can't really use my Yubo voice thing anymore, now I use Google Voice, which is a lot better. I pretty much speak a whole sentence to Google, and it will take me to wherever I need to go. And then that's how I have it set up. My version comes with just pretty much like just imagine a big giant tablet on the front of your car. This is everything's done through this machine, so it's Android all built into it. It's not like Android Auto where you could plug in your phone and it just sends the signal to your device. This is all by itself, so there's no need to do anything. Just have everything set up here, and then you have access to it. I mean, you could connect it to Wi-Fi, or they offer I think it's a 3G dongle, or you could just connect it all the time, and it's always gonna be connected as long as you have a SIM card with data. But I mean, I use my hotspot all the time, so and I have a limited hotspot, so might as well just use it. And then that's what I have. And my backup when I first connected it, my backup camera will blow up my backup light fuse. So I had issues with that for like a week. I thought it was an issue with the car, so I took it to the Kia dealer, and they fixed the sensor. Supposedly it was the sensor that was up, but it was actually a fuse. They actually replaced the whole sensor. And that same night I decided to just plug this thing back in, because I took it off to put the original one in case they told me anything. So I took it off again, and I put this one back in, and the same thing happened. But then I started looking into it. I noticed it was a fuse, so I decided to contact the company. The company is Newsmy. I contacted the company through Skype. After 2 days of talking to them, since they worked at night, and then over here in the U.S. it's at night. Over there is daytime. So after two days of actually getting with them, I actually they asked me to send pictures how I connected it, because it's just plug and play. It just has 2 main harnesses and a couple of other little connectors that come from the stereo harness. You just plug them in. So I took pictures of it, sent them to them, and they looked at it, and they just told me, oh, there's, I believe it was pin B, the one that connects to the backup camera. So every time I would put it in reverse, it will create a short. So they just told me just unplug that, and there you go, everything worked. And then there's this app that's called Backdraft. So this one will take you to the backup camera, but in the back there's 2 connections. There's an AV connection and the one for the backup camera. So when I was connecting my backup camera, I connected it to the backup connector first, and when I would use the backdraft or the backup camera will go on, it looked too exposure, too bright, and I didn't like it. It felt like you were watching almost like a black and white screen in a black and white video. I mean, you were able to distinguish color, but it wasn't that nice. So what I did, I just unplugged it from there and I put it on under the AB in right here. That's when actually the colors got better and actually looked a little bit more detailed. So that's where I kept it. The only thing is, like every time I would put it in reverse, my like right here, watch, reverse, my backup camera doesn't go in. And that's because I never did any splicing into the harness. I didn't want to do that, and at the same time I wanted to access the camera whenever I wanted. So I just set up the mode button to, by just holding it, it would jump to my backup camera, and then if I just press it once, it's pretty much like a back. It goes back to original, the main screen that I was looking. And this, I wasn't able to do this until I found this app that will actually let me map the pretty much any button that I have on my phone. This is an Android app that works pretty much for any Android phone. Let me just find out where is it at. I forget what the app is called. But anyways, I'm using the free version. The free version actually lets you edit up to 2 different buttons. If you do here we go, button remapper. So the actual the full version will let you do as many edits as you like. So but I mean, I only have the free version, so I just needed 2, which was the I have set up the ABN to just leave back hold by holding back button. It would jump to the application ABN, and then the other one is open voice search, which is for voice, Google voice search, and it's my my pretty much my button for the voice, for the Ubo. That used to be my Ubo, and that's pretty much my setup. That's how I have it set up. So I mean, the Android head unit works pretty well. I love it. I mean, I have everything set up from these. Let me see. I have set up for this one to open up. Oh, there you go. From this app, which helps me, just for the speed, elevation, anything that I need to know, and it has this little widget, so I could just have it here all the time. So that's something that I don't have here in my car. It doesn't tell me what orientation I'm traveling or anything. And my Waze and maps, anything I want. So if I just speak to it, like let's say I want to talk to Google and be like, navigate home. So it just wants to navigate home, but I mean, I'm offline right now. I could set up some offline maps. I just haven't updated them yet. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Here's the head unit. You have your settings, brightness levels, Wi-Fi, location, and then you got your notifications on this side. Alright, let me turn on the Wi-Fi just to show you. Alright, so I connected my Wi-Fi, my hotspot, I mean. So now it's connected to Wi-Fi. So, show you Pandora. Just gonna show you the features of the controls, how everything works, how the volume, up volume, down volume, and then if I skip, when I skip, let's see where my fingers at, right here. You see it? Let me turn on the light. Yeah. There you go. Let me back up a little bit. Yes. Up. Next. So yeah. Up, down. Mute. You can see it actually. So yeah, there you go. And then navigate home. So there you go, navigating to. I don't put my location yet, but you get the idea. So I'm not doing anything. Our Mac is doing it. So I just told it what to do, and then just loading my address. And there you go. There you go. That's navigating. 13 minutes away. So yeah. So I mean, then like just press. I have this button. That's my back button. If I press it once, it should go back. There it goes again. So I can just exit the apps. That's pretty much my setup. It's my cable. I have my cables connected. And also I opened up this board because I have this. And I plug it in for, you guys already know the I forgot what the Torque app and all those OBD coding reading apps. So I mean, it comes in handy, helps you out. But yeah, I hardly ever use it. So this is the radio, and then going up, and then if I just the skip turns into and to change this radio station, whatever I want to watch, listen to, I mean. So yeah, and then just whatever, you know. Button helps. This button help a lot too. And then let me show you what I'm using. I'm using TT Pod. I think that's a good music player. And then I just, you know, just listen to my music, play it, change it, next, whatever I want to listen to. I like this song. Oh, I got a stupid pop. Yeah, pretty much. And then I can just press back if I want to skip it or something. Oh yeah, change. I like the lyrics. That's pretty cool. Let's press home. The only thing I don't like with this navigation buttons is I already have them here. Like, why do I have to put them? I have to root it, but I haven't really done it. I don't want to root it yet. I've been lagging it because I don't have the USB cable that's needed to connect. So yeah, and I'm gonna show you guys too how my connection right here. Excuse the mess. Just have a bunch of junk in there. So that's how I have this cable connects to the back of the head unit. So when I connected this, I lost the use of this. I'm pretty sure if I actually go in there and take it apart and do my rewiring and all that shit, it's gonna work. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into it too much. And then since I already have this 2 plugs already in there, and then this one I just routed the wire from underneath, and I drilled a hole, so you can't even tell because the little thing is right there. So I drilled the hole and it's always there. So and I just keep all the mess in there, and then my wires, you know, whatever, so they can't tell. So I had to, in order to put this on, I had to take all this, and I mean I took it off probably more than 30 times. I thought this is kind of messed up. I mean, whatever. Still good though, but it was easy install. Once you do it, the first time it's pretty easy. I mean, I can't complain. That's why I'm just making this video, just to show you guys what, you know, what it does. And then I believe I have this one for. So yeah, I have this one set up. This one's supposed to be like the tune button, the little scroll thingy. But I mean, since the only time you would use the tune one or the skip tracks, I mean, yeah, the tune will be on the radio. So I just set it up to be my pretty much selection or scroll up and down and then this one, no, this one's the volume. But I want to set it up where it was up and down, left, right, and then it comes in handy when you're on the web. Let's say you're just surfing the web. Then I was looking at Teslas. It's gonna be my next car, so yeah. So pretty much use this one to just kind of scroll. So yeah, it's all good. There it is. And then I got my Pandora, music, and pretty much any app that you will like, you could pretty much download it. Like I normally try to download pretty much anything that's car stuff oriented, and it's cool. I like it. I tried Automate, the launcher, but I'm not really a big fan of it. I haven't messed with it much. But yeah, and then I put the Google launcher, pretty much any app that you like, set it up and put it in there, and there it is. There's my Google thing, all that stuff. So yeah. What is the nearest gas station? I mean, come on. Can't get better than this. I mean, maybe yeah, but I mean, it's a big upgrade to what I used to have. So before I used to have whenever I needed to use the GPS or something, I would set it up here. And then the thing is, I'll be driving. Then you're looking pretty much out. You're just driving. Then you gotta look down at the GPS, up, down, GPS, up, down, and then that's just taking your eyes out of the road. Now I have to do pretty much this, going like this. So I mean, you can't complain. It comes in really handy. So I love it. I mean, so no more endangering me or my kids, my family. It comes in handy. So yeah. So here's the Bluetooth feature. Let me push it. I can't see. Bluetooth feature, and then I don't know why it says unlinked, but anyways, here's the numbers. But yeah, you could just dial or like how I have it set up. I just talk to Google and it does it. Calls whoever I want to call, and yep, that's it. I mean, it works with any Android phone pretty much any Android phone that has Bluetooth. It's only for voice, pretty much. It doesn't have a feature for text. That's the only problem. I'm pretty sure there's an app out there. I mean, Android has a lot of apps. Pretty sure there's an app out there that would just sync my messages straight to it, so I could just probably read them or have them be read out loud. But then yet again, it's not safe being out there. I mean, I sometimes find myself just messing with the head when I'm driving, and I shouldn't be doing that. So I mean, what else can I say? I mean, you guys already know how Android operating systems work, so if you have questions, I mean, it's pretty much an Android device just plugged into your car, but actually reads all your buttons, your layout and everything, and it's customizable. So backup camera, love it. Focus, brake lights, reverse lights. There's the reverse lights. So yeah, there it is. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live.
Let me disarm you. I'm not trying to own you. can bring you out of the dark.